Just topping up the water and got the laptop wet. Shoot. It's actually my wife's laptop. Happy Monday, y'all. Welcome back to your favorite Monday show. What do we do on this show, guys? Let me hear it in the comments below. Let me hear it. FFTAC, not IAPLC. Fish for Thought Aquarium Contest, 2005. Did I say 2005? It is too early in the morning. I've only had 2 coffees. But without further ado, fish tank review. My wife ate these before I told her it's fit. I couldn't stop her if I tried. My wife ate one of these before I could catch it. So cue the weirdest post I never thought I'd make. Is there anything mixed in with these I should be concerned about her having eaten? River shrimp, real shrimp treat. Hey, it's a source of protein, and at least it's real shrimp, I think. Why would you see that and then not think it's fish? Oh, because you had it in a bucket. I mean, even then, is your wife, I'm not racist. Is your wife perhaps of an Oriental? That sounds even more racist. Is your wife Asian? If I saw this at like an Asian party, okay, one of those Chinese New Year's Asian parties, I would do exactly what your wife does and pop more than 5 of these in my mouth because I love crispy shrimp chip things. These are expensive. These look expensive. If they're in the chip aisle at Superstore, they'd be charging like $12.99 per pack. I'm salivating just looking at it. This actually looks like a snack I would enjoy, and I'm kind of curious now. My wife is insane and I love her. She says they're a solid 4 out of 10. Oh, we're rating these. Okay, very crumbly and disintegrates on the tongue. Wait a second, that sounds heavenly. They can do something with this. A little bit, like add some flavoring to it, put it on the chip aisle. Done. I'm pretty sure I've had chips that are pretty much just whatever this is. I've had fish food before. No wonder I'm so into this hobby. Nah, man, Asian people be putting tons of this stuff in their mouths. I sound like a degenerate racist. I'm going up to the cities this Wednesday to get her actual human-grade dried shrimp. I now have to hide the shrimp from my cats and my wife. Cats and wives have great taste buds. Cats and Asians, you know, we have the same taste buds. We love that fishy stuff, especially if it's like crumbly and disintegrates in your tongue, on your tongue. This FTR right in the morning making me snacky. You know what I'm talking about. It's not even just the shrimp crackers, the long little worm looking things. It's like the shrimp heads, the prawn heads is what they're called. Those are expensive. Put some Maggi powder on that. Put some curry powder, some salt and vinegar maybe. Sour cream and onion, fried shrimp, some wild yogurt, sweet chili heat. Our fish keeping hobby gets crazier and crazier by the day. We got wife eating fish food at episode 301. Damn, you guys made a good investment following this channel. This channel won't stop, can't stop. It will make her scales shiny and vibrant. My gourami wife is so vibrant. Holy, that is anime title. I think you just found a new pet name for her. Hey, not baby girl, but baby gourami. Where my hug at, baby gourami? She says, okay, that's funny, but effed up, I hate it. Is she starting to defend a corner of the house aggressively? Has she colored up? If the answer is yes, I think you know what she needs. Babies, fertilize her eggs, bro. Note, this wasn't the first time she's eaten something I would typically feed to my pets. Wait, you can't just, wait a second. Am I your wife? I recently tried a dried fish snack for cats. It was yummy. Maybe you're all my wife. Hive mind. Less hive mind, more Mormon. I hope you're not soaking. This video has gone off the rails. What's going on, y'all? We up in here. We're making some coffee with my girl Millie. I mean, in the old days, you know, just like the old days, isn't that right, Millie? So floofy today. Holy cow, bro. All right, yeah. My parents are in Japan and I am house sitting. So I gotta keep Millie company over here. Best marketing employee I could ever ask for, you know? What you gotta say to the crowd, Millie? Okay, you heard Millie, of course. Wow, this coffee is really going. Thank you guys so much for your support on Patreon. This channel could not be here without you guys. If you're not yet a Patreon supporter, please consider joining today. You get so many perks in return, like joining the FFT Discord, submitting your fish tanks for Fish Tank Review, and there's giveaways almost every week. There's many giveaways right now for aquarium products. You also get merch discounts. There are feathers flying around everywhere. It's like cherry blossom season, but it's feathers instead of Anyway, thank you guys so much for showing this channel so much love and continuing to do so week after week. Back to the FTR. Trike sent in their 2.5-year 9-gallon fluval flax. That is a beautiful looking tank. It's filled with CPDs, it's filled with Amano shrimp and shell-dwelling clown goby, which is an insane fish. I'm learning about it just now. This is the first time we've heard about that. The Vallisneria has taken over the tank. You can see all the runners. Trike just left this tank to do its own thing. It is just a green box. 4.8 out out of 5, keep up the great work. What is this transparent sack of eggs growing in my aquarium? So I came back from holiday and found this in my aquarium. Interesting. I have no idea. It looks like frog eggs, but then I see this comment and it's right. Those are root tabs. Holy crap, how did you deduce that? And it was confirmed by OP asking this question, came out of the substrate under this leaf, so it wasn't able to float all the way up. Sin sent in their 37-gallon tall aquarium. It's got ember tetras and there's live bearers, woohoo, and rice fish. And you don't see this every day, okay? A 37-gallon, this size of a tank in a tall dimension is pretty crazy and darn difficult to scape. But Sin did it really well here. 4.42 out of 5, keep it up. Picked this guy because he looked like a character. He didn't disappoint. Is that a whole green bean? That's crazy. So if you time-lapse this thing, the green bean should just continue to decrease into the snail, like it just vanishes into the snail. He sure is a character. Tom Faros sent in this video. That's way too big, my guy. What is it with little creatures and trying to eat way more than their own body? Bro already looks full. This is that meme of that girl that says, I only hang out with guys because they're just so much easier to get along with. Meanwhile, that girl, I'm getting in trouble today. Bye. Krauss sent in their 33-gallon long. Woo! What is with the dimensions today? It is crazy, it's trippy, it's tripping me out. It's so amazing. A 33-gallon long, like 20-gallon long is amazing already, but damn. All right, this is before their move. I don't want to see what's after, but they got a lot of clams in here apparently. Those are hard to keep alive. They got bamboo shrimp, also kind of hard to keep alive. Kind of works the same way as clams. So you got some sort of filter feeding mechanic to keep all of these guys alive, right? In this tank. And sponges. Wow, this is a very unique tank with a unique selection. What is FF? I forgot what FF is. Final Fantasy. But after the move, it's definitely looking a little rundown, but like we will rebuild, right? This is the worst part of fish keeping when you have to move. And I know because I'm in between moves as we speak. I'm still renting out, waiting for the repairs from the fire in our condo. I hate it. I feel you, bro. I feel you, Krauss. This is a 5 out of 5 tank before the move though, like no questions asked. Look at the texture of the plants. Look at the dimension of this tank. I would want a 33-gallon long as well. Before I die, man, I gotta have a 33-gallon Wallstead method tank. Come on. I found it, the holy grail of fish keepers. Every fish keeper needs this, okay? I got my own bucket of these things with the branches, just random things that you can use in the hardscape, and there's rocks in the bottom. I got some back in my parents. They're always so puzzled, like, why are you collecting branches, Chris? You're not a dog, says my wife as well. I must have told most of you this story before, but like when we go picking blueberries, I just fill my bucket with sticks. I don't know what it is, but blueberry picking fields also have the greatest amount of sticks that are hardwood, that are dried, dead, and ready for aquarium use. You know, probably worth it though. Blueberries are kind of expensive, but aquascaping save material. That is expensive. Soma sent in their 15-gallon golden tetra tank with a pistogramma cacatoides and bristles. I've never heard of a golden tetra, so this is crazy. I'm learning new fish on this episode. That's like the second new fish I've learned. They're wondering if they have enough room for corridoras. I'm thinking, yeah, you got some room. I would be a little bit scared of the bristlenose pleco and the apistogramma trying to bully the corries around. So maybe no pygmy corries at least. 15 gallons, it's getting a little tight. I will have to say, a 4.28 out of 5, keep it up. Is my filter too strong? Oh no, are we back in this category? Holy, oh, I'm spitting. My filter is too strong. That is whitewater rafting, baby. That is the motion of the ocean. There was an FTR starter back in episode 200 and something. There is like this one post about the filter being too strong, and then the whole aquarium subreddit started making posts making fun of that guy. It was a crazy funny time to be checking our aquariums. And here we are again. Yes, I would say it's too strong. Some people think this is a biotope. Some people think this is a natural habitat environment. Severely and ultimately wrong. Let me explain. In a natural environment, there are breaks. There are different parts that make up a natural habitat or environment in a river or in a body of water. And most if not all of these natural habitats, they come with these fast flowing parts, but they also come with a lot of still water and rest areas. These are places where the fish can catch a break, rest its muscles, perhaps sleep and recover, do what it needs to do before entering some rapids again. This tank, as you can see, has only rapids, and it should not be permanently set up like this. These fish will die. So I am assuming that this person shuts off the powerful filter from time to time. What are they doing? So let me tell you. Oh, quite romantic. Just kidding. Let me tell you what's actually happening. This is a fight towards territory and it's rooted in aggression. And one of them could end up dead if you don't do anything about it. AKA get a bigger tank, get more decorations and places for one fish, the weaker fish, to hide in, or give away one of your fish because this tank isn't big enough for the two of them. I could understand some people might see this and be like, wow, they're kissing each other because obviously, right? And we like to humanize, anthropomorphize. What the? This guy used to get 100% in English. What happened to me? Becoming a YouTuber happened to me. Now I'm a degen. Some mouth brooders might be passing their baby fish from one parent to the other when they join the mouths. But this is very clearly, all right, yet another first timer for me. People are so creative, dude. This is a whalescape, the whalescape. And I believe it. This is stunning. Species tank, pretty much, of cardinal or neon tetras. The brilliant reds of the carpet contrasted with the clean and very clearly whale-shaped green to pull off something like that. 5 out of 5. Yo, new video just dropped from Slam Dunk.
They need to do a water change and there's not enough filtration there. And they got goldfish, right? Goldfish are dirtier than most fish, so they need about double the filtration.
Yes, sir.
They have a lot of nitrates in their food. The least they could do is have a bubbler. The water's not aerated at all. Ooh, pH is off. Give these fish a week max.
Yo, props for like trying. And this is really close. There's a few things that are kind of off, but it's a skit. So that is a pretty good skit. Wherever he's getting this information, it's golden. It's real information. Someone's tipping him off, a real fish keeper, but just not quite there yet. So he sniffs the water and says the pH is off. I'm pretty sure that's just a straight up joke because there is absolutely no way in smelling pH. But the first thing that was kind of like iffy, goldfish don't really produce nitrates. I mean, their waste does eventually become nitrates in a well-cycled tank. And also, I'm pretty sure they don't need extra oxygen or aeration in the water because there is a freaking waterfall and that creates more than enough oxygenation into the water. Still, a 5 out of 5 skit. Baby changing table with aquarium. $500. Hold on. I myself have never seen a baby changing table. Just so happened to be an aquarium as well. Pretty cool move though. However unnecessary it is. I mean, if you want to save some space, if you live in Hong Kong or like, I guess, Paris or New York and there is no space and you have a kid and you have aquarium hobby, this could be a life changer. Maybe a little stinky. Thought they'd be bigger, to be honest. That's what they said about me in high school. What? Yo, same. That looks like a terrifying creature of magnificent and tremendous size. And turns out it's like a little bit bigger than a Korean grape. Now, all of a sudden, not very scared. Bro looks menacing until you zoom out. This just kind of reminds us that everything is in perspective. No matter how bad of a day you're having, zoom out. Still got a place to live, perhaps, hopefully. You still breathing. Air feels good going in. Air feels good going out. You still eating something. Your fish died. Your aquarium crashed. You still got the space and the means to even own an aquarium. And you can start all over. You can clean up the mess and start all over. Ow. You hit your pinky, but the 9 other fingers, they are not hurting. Most difficult thing to explain in this hobby. When you buy 3 sticks at the pet store and it costs $128.52 USD. Insane. True story has happened to me. Sticks or stones. They might not break your bones, they will break your wallet. And it is very hard to explain to someone what in the world you are doing with your hard-earned cash. Let me tell you that. To the point where like I get sweaty trying to purchase it because my Asian genes, my Asian bloodline is kind of welling up inside of me. It's activating my Kekkei Ginkai, you know? It's limiting me. Don't hand him the money for some sticks. You're not a dog. I can't with this girl, please. You're not supposed to wash them. Sorry you feel that way. I hope you wash your ass with soap. So I have to guess, based on this comment afterwards, your fish tank relies on beneficial bacteria, stuff like that. I'm assuming this person found a short video about someone washing their entire tank under tap water, perhaps using soap, and calling it a water change. And bro's trying to save all the fish by saying you're not supposed to wash them. But the person who made the video is saying, sorry you feel that way. I hope you wash your ass with soap. Holy cow, that's crazy. What? A fish tank is not your ass, but I'm sorry you don't feel that way. Pokemon Master, my ass. I love how Krabby has a tiny photo of Ash to look at in his bowl to remind him who's abusing him, who's his abusive daddy. That is indeed crab abuse. Welcome back to the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting, watching all the way till the end. Your boy wouldn't be here without you. Episode 301. Are you kidding me? There has been 300 101 episodes of Fish Tank Review, and you guys made it happen. I feel like Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning, you know? Before I let you guys go, here's this week's Katwa. What is a fish that you have never had before that you want to keep sometime in the future, maybe this year? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the comment section, and if you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet. Tetra, we in a spot, coming in hot, ventral fin dot, acclimate that. Where my shoal at, clear my fin rod from Cariciformes to Paracharodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Lit fam sus, I finna one, I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic, I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Corey gang so loyal, black Tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence, gang.